just chatting with the community and talking. But as the years go by and the franchise gets bigger and bigger, I don't know. I feel like I've slowly kind of lost touch with the fan base. Unfortunately, it's not that same. It's not that same relationship that it used to be. I really used to enjoy chatting with everybody and just kind of I don't know. And I guess that's expected because FNAF is more of a big, it's kind of just kind of a bigger thing now, and it's bigger than one person, and I can't just pretend like I can hop online and chat with everybody and solve everybody's problems anymore. Used to, I kind of could. I could just go in there and chat with everybody and resolve little problems as if it was like just a squabble on a forum. I can always just step in and solve it, but it's just not the same. And I think that I should have realized that sooner. And I'm really only realizing that this year, that I really need to have a better structure in place. And the fan base deserves that. The franchise deserves that. The fan base deserves that, to have more people in charge and running a Twitter page and official news feeds, an official news feed, so that there's not so much confusion about what's real and what's not real, and real news and fake news, and is this confirmed, is this not confirmed. I could have avoided years of that if I just kind of had a better structure in place with people to listen to, and like I said, a news feed and someone else to just provide better answers to the fan base. So I'm trying to get all that in place. And I really think I think it would just better serve the fan base. And I think everybody would be a little happier if it's not just me trying to jump in and straighten things out when needed.
Yeah, I think the Twitter's a great idea. We're recording this in June, but it was announced today. The schedule for what's coming out during that week is really exciting and really good. So people can get excited for the anniversary. They kind of know what's coming, which is really exciting. And communication like that,
I'm glad communication is important to him too.
Really appreciated that.
He didn't just make a big title and just disappeared and didn't care what happened to it.
Seeing what happens next on the Twitter, what they announce, and apart from the second movie to look forward to, is there anything else you could hint at for the future? Any future titles or any little hints to get people excited for the future?
One of the good things is going to be coming from Steel Wool, but that's going to be announced here in this same week that your interview is going to air. So I think that's it. In fact, I'm not sure if it was right before this or right after this.
Yeah,
it might have been right after this.
Yesterday.
Oh, he better not hit at something.
Okay. And obviously everybody knows about the movie, and right now the books.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something.
Interactive books, which I read things like that growing up, and so I'm excited about those.
Thought he was about to snitch on Steel Wool on accident.
Some depth into those to where you can actually collect items in them and things like that. So it's really not just about picking a path. It's about picking a path and getting something, and then going to the other path and being able to use something. So it makes it more interesting and more intricate. But yeah, I mean, that's the plan for movies, games, and books. And I already told you my hope for the next Mega Cat game. And there is another game planned with Steel Wool, but that's not going to be announced for a while yet. So I can't talk about that. But there is something down the pipe.
So not Click Team, but Steel Wool.
Even beyond.
So what was that teaser that Click Team made?
There's something beyond, but I can't talk about that.
Something beyond? Maybe that's a Click Team game.
But I read the week before, guys, and it is good. So please, check it out when it comes out. I'm looking forward to the Into the Pit one. VIP is the interactive novel VIP another one as well?
Yes, yeah. VIP it's one that I did with Scholastic, just like the others, but it's just going to be free. It's specifically for this event. I mean, I might still be included in a box set later down the road, but no, for this week, it was made specifically for this event, by the same author, I believe, as the week before. So if you enjoyed that one, you'll enjoy VIP. And I really love the story for VIP. I'm not going to ruin it, but it might be one of my favorites. So hopefully everybody really enjoys that.
That's awesome. I'm pretty sure it comes out before the interview. So
okay, great.
Future me, if you're watching, you probably loved it. There is a collab announcement tomorrow from this interview.
Oh my God.
Whatever it is, I don't know.
Oh my God. Will Scott say something?
We need a hint. That you've been more open with collaborations.
Oh yeah, collaborations. Let's talk about
recently. The Funko
I need Dead by Daylight
well.
FNAF soon.
Are you more open to more
needed in my
collabs
life.
since we last spoke?
I literally
during the
play Dead
last
by Daylight
interview?
every day.
Like, would you be interested in whatever it is? I don't know, like Fortnite or Dead by Daylight.
Okay, whatever,
Both
however he
options
reacts to
you had,
Fortnite is
or-
important here.
I'm very careful with collaborations
Shit!
because I want to protect the brands and I want to make
It's
sure
not
that
Fortnite.
Five Nights at Freddy's stays
It's not
as
Fortnite.
Five Nights at Freddy's. And there
It's
are
not
some
Fortnite.
games where even if I really enjoy the game, it just doesn't feel like a good match. It feels like a mismatch. The
Nope,
brand
it's not
integrity
Fortnite.
is the
It's
most
not
important
Fortnite.
thing for me.
It's not
and
Stumble Guys either.
keeping everything
Can't be.
feeling like it belongs.
Fuck!
And so that's really been my only. That's really been my only hesitancy.
Can't be.
I feel like
Without
I
he's
am
talking.
branching out a little bit, and I am a little bit more open to those things than maybe I was in the early years. But I'm still very careful about it. We'll just see. We'll see how things go.
Okay. Anything else you would like to add to finish off the interview?
Let's see.
Finish
here.
off the interview?
No, I mean, I think things are in a good place, and like I said, I think that the things that are on the horizon are all things to be excited
But it is
about.
understandable.
I think
He
that
wants to make sure his
everybody's
brand is
gonna really
fine,
enjoy.
and that's respectable.
The things that the fan base really going to enjoy. And I wish I could talk about those more, but I don't feel like I can.
So, do you think we're going to have another interview in 10 years' time?
It doesn't have to be 10 years. We can try to
Interview's
do this a
over.
little bit more
Damn.
often.
Like,
Soon.
what, every 5 years?
Yeah, every 5 years. There we go.
Okay. Shaking your hand.
Just make it a
virtually.
regular thing.
Okay, awesome. The biggest thing that everybody has been begging me for
Oh, the
this
box,
interview
I forgot.
when I announced it is the box. That is.
I completely forgot
everybody
about the
just wants to
box.
know
Is he actually gonna say
anything
it?
about
He's not
because
gonna say it.
It's the biggest mystery out of the whole 10 years of FNAF, I would say. Maybe Midnight Motorist is number 2. But yeah, I'd say the box is the biggest mystery that everybody wants, like even a tiny snippet of something.
He's got. Maybe he'll talk about it since the original FNAF arc is gone.
I can try to give
Somewhat
of an answer to that, even though it might not be extremely satisfying for a lot of people.
I don't even care. I just
So
need to
I would
know.
I would encourage people to turn off the interview if they don't want an answer that they might not be happy
Scott's
with. But,
really about to
whenever I'm
drop
making
them.
these games, there are a lot of things that are in my head that are just flowing ideas. And
Scott's
when
really
I
about
have
to
them
drop
and
the
put them there,
sauce?
it's the first half of something. It's like a string or a rope just like reaching out, and I know that what's there on the other end is there. I trust that it's there. I know that it's there. And then whenever I progress forward, the rest of that just reappears. The rest of it appears and just fits into place perfectly. That's how all my games have been made. I feel
The
that
box
there's
from the game,
something
yeah, FNAF
there,
4's box.
and I make the roads to get there for
Little
that to be revealed.
box.
But then sometimes when things do progress, the roads aren't always the same roads as the ones that had been planned before. And so what that means is, even though at the time something was definitely there, something was definitely reaching out to be there, and I could feel that it was there, the progression of the story didn't go there. And so those strings never got pulled on, and those and the other half of that idea remained in the ether, remained in my subconscious. All of that to say, there is something in the box, but I never pursued it, and I don't know if I can find it again. And I think that that's the best answer that I can possibly give for that.
Scott, thank you so much for
The mimic.
interview.
The mimic was in the
Myself
box.
And everybody really does appreciate it. We're looking forward to the future. We're looking forward to
Maybe?
this week.
I don't know.
Future me is probably stressing out.
He doesn't
playing
know
all the
what's in the
demos
box.
and getting ready for Into the Pit in a few days.
It's empty.
I'm so
He
excited
forgot.
for Into the
Rip
Pit.
box.
I really, really am. And all the fanverse stuff as well. My Pop Goes and The Joy of Creation, that demo.